A World of Grit and Grace, exploring Catherine Cookson's Hannah Massey. Catherine Cookson, the undisputed queen of British historical romance, possessed an uncanny ability to transport readers to the harsh realities of the working class in 19th and early 20th century England. Her novels, steeped in melodrama and hardship yet illuminated by unwavering resilience, offered a lens into the lives of those often overlooked by history. Among her vast and beloved bibliography, Hannah Massey, published in 1964, stands as a powerful and enduring testament to her skill, weaving a compelling narrative of survival, love, and the enduring strength of the human spirit amidst the unforgiving backdrop of Victorian poverty. Hannah Massey is a sprawling saga set in the shipbuilding town of South Shields in Northumberland, in the late 19th century. It tells the story of Hannah Massey, a young woman born into abject poverty, facing a lifetime of struggle and exploitation, yet determined to rise above her circumstances and forge a better future for herself and those she loves. The novel is a masterclass in social realism, unflinchingly portraying the brutal conditions endured by the working class, the pervasive injustice, and the constant threat of hunger, disease, and despair. Simultaneously, it's a deeply romantic story, exploring themes of love, loyalty, and the transformative power of human connection. The harsh crucible of poverty, Cookson meticulously paints a vivid and often grim picture of the world Hannah inhabits. The Massey family, like many others in South Shields, lives a hand-to-mouth existence. Hannah's father, John, a hard-working, if often volatile shipyard worker, struggles to provide for his large family. The constant threat of unemployment, coupled with the cyclical booms and busts of the shipbuilding industry, cast a long shadow over their lives. The novel vividly illustrates the physical and emotional toll of poverty. Children are forced to work from a young age, scavenging for coal, selling matches, or assisting in arduous tasks. Disease is rampant, fueled by unsanitary living conditions and malnutrition. Death, especially among infants, is a constant companion. Cookson doesn't shy away from depicting the raw realities of this existence, exposing the reader to the sights, sounds, and smells of the slums, the back-breaking labor of the shipyard, and the desperation that drives individuals to desperate measures. Furthermore, Cookson subtly explores the social stratification inherent in Victorian society. The wealthy factory owners and landowners live in stark contrast to the working class, seemingly oblivious to the suffering that sustains their privileged lives. This disparity fuels resentment and breeds a sense of injustice that simmers beneath the surface of the narrative. The legal system, often biased in favor of the wealthy, further exacerbates the plight of the poor, leaving them vulnerable to exploitation and abuse. Hannah, a beacon of resilience amidst this bleak landscape, Hannah Massey emerges as the central figure, a shining example of resilience and unwavering determination. From a young age, Hannah displays an innate intelligence and a fierce spirit. Witnessing the struggles of her family, she resolves to escape the cycle of poverty and create a better life for herself and her loved ones. Hannah's journey is fraught with challenges. She faces hardship, betrayal, and the constant pressure of societal expectations. Forced to leave school early to work, she endures grueling labor and risks her safety to earn a meager wage. However, she refuses to be defined by her circumstances. She possesses an unyielding thirst for knowledge and a deep-seated sense of justice. She educates herself in her spare time, devouring books and newspapers, and she becomes a voice for the voiceless, standing up against injustice whenever she sees it. Hannah's character exemplifies Cookson's recurring theme of female strength and independence. She is not a passive victim, but an active agent in her own destiny. She makes difficult choices, often defying societal norms, and she refuses to compromise her principles, even in the face of adversity. Her determination to educate herself, her commitment to her family, and her unwavering loyalty to those she loves, make her a truly inspiring character. Love and loyalty in a cruel world. Despite the harsh realities of her world, Hannah finds solace and strength in love and loyalty. Her relationships, particularly with her family and with the men who enter her life, are crucial to her survival and her personal growth. The bond between Hannah and her family, especially her siblings, is a constant source of support. They share a deep understanding of each other's struggles and offer each other unwavering loyalty and encouragement. Hannah's relationship with her mother, Mary, is particularly poignant. Mary, worn down by years of hardship and the loss of her children, initially appears resigned to her fate. However, Hannah's strength and determination inspire her, and she becomes a source of quiet wisdom and unwavering support. Hannah's romantic relationships are complex and often fraught with difficulty. Throughout the novel, she encounters different men who offer her different paths in life. These relationships provide a crucial element of romantic intrigue to the story, but they also serve to highlight Hannah's character development. She learns about love, betrayal, and the importance of making choices that are true to herself. The men in her life are not simply romantic figures, they represent different aspects of the social and economic forces that shape Hannah's world. They embody ambition, duty, and the struggle for survival, and their relationships with Hannah force her to confront difficult choices and make sacrifices. Themes of social justice and redemption. Beyond the personal struggles of its protagonist, Hannah Massey grapples with broader themes of social justice and the possibility of redemption. Cookson uses Hannah's story to expose the systemic inequalities that perpetuate poverty and oppression. She highlights the need for social reform and the importance of individual agency in challenging the status quo. Hannah's unwavering commitment to justice and her willingness to stand up for the marginalized make her a symbol of hope in a seemingly hopeless world. She challenges the authority of those who exploit the poor and fights for fair treatment for all. Her actions, however small, have a ripple effect, inspiring others to demand change. The theme of redemption is also central to the novel. Many of the characters, even those who initially appear flawed or morally compromised, have the potential for growth and transformation. Through their relationships with Hannah, they are given the opportunity to confront their past mistakes and strive for a better future. Cookson suggests that even in the darkest of circumstances, there is always hope for redemption and that acts of kindness and compassion can have a profound impact on the lives of others. A lasting legacy. Hannah Massey remains a powerful and relevant novel, not simply for its captivating narrative, but for its insightful portrayal of social inequality and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Cookson's meticulous research and her deep understanding of the lives of working-class people in 19th-century England lend authenticity to her storytelling. She created characters that are flawed, complex and ultimately, deeply human. The novel's appeal lies in its unflinching portrayal of hardship, interwoven with a compelling romantic storyline and a message of hope. Hannah Massey's journey resonates with readers because it speaks to the universal human desires for love, belonging, and a better future. She is a character who embodies courage, resilience, and the unwavering belief in the possibility of positive change, making Hannah Massey a timeless and inspiring read that continues to captivate audiences today. Catherine Cookson's ability to render the past with such vivid detail and emotional depth ensures that Hannah Massey will continue to be cherished by readers for generations to come.